All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to another live stream. Yeah, good to be back. Happy Wednesday. We have an exciting live stream today. We're gonna get through a lot. Chat's already blowing up. Good to see everyone. Let's see. The chat started a little bit before the stream really started. Sean, welcome to the chat. I'm not gonna say read out your message, but I'm glad you're happy to be here. Ghostbuster says, feels like I'm waiting for the Super Bowl over here. Yes, it's exciting. I love updates. I have a problem, as you can tell. We have update after update. Angry Sumo says, if the car hauler is included in the update, I'm literally going to lose my entire mind. Funny you should mention that car hauler. Funny you should notice that in the thumbnail. We'll talk about that today. 53LS, welcome back. Good to see you. I didn't even notice the 1K subs. Congrats. Thanks. Yeah, we made it a lot quicker than expected. I think we hit 1,000 over the weekend, so that's super awesome to see. Thank you for all the support from everyone. It's been awesome. See Travis, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Sean, he says challenge accepted to Sean. Very nice. Just Guy says, doesn't mean the car hauler can't be in the RLS Career Collection Pack. That is true. We'll talk about the Career Collection Pack today. It definitely has something to do with it. Let's see, where were we? Travis says every time I start getting used to it, they bring out the next version. So this next update isn't coming out super soon. Like I said before in the previous streams, we're not doing weekly updates, but we are working weekly on it. This update will probably be another, at least I'd say 3 weeks or so, 2 to 3 weeks. So it won't be this weekend, but we want to get it out soon. Wabnicki, welcome to the chat. I like the big trailer mod, but when having node grab in career, it is still wonky to hook up the ramps and put them away properly. Yeah, I know the trailer mod you're talking about. It's very difficult to let's lower this music a little bit. It's difficult to use node grabber and with those ramps in the mod or in career mode. Node grabber just seems to generally be a little weak. Let me turn down the chat on the music on my side. There we go. Hear ourselves think a little bit. Joshua, welcome to the chat. I hope more work has gone into police. I still get them chasing and hitting me for no reason. We have worked on the police. We don't have anything really substantial yet, but we're excited. We had hoped we had gotten the fix, but I guess it didn't quite work out. So we're close. We're getting there. Definitely always working on the police, trying to get them to be a little more cooperative. Travis is asking about NASCAR style trailers. Funny you should mention that as well. We have a lot of surprises for you, but not in this live stream. Not with that stuff. We'll talk about the career collection more in depth on another live stream. Let's see. Tristan mentioned the police. Yep, definitely on the top of his list. Elijah, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. What is the T-Series on the thumbnail? It looks sick. It is the T80, I believe. The TC80. It's part of the RLS career collection. Get that. And I think it's under the T-Series axle expansion. I can't remember the exact name of the mod. Let's get this thing out in the sunlight. Alrighty. So it actually looks a lot better in the sunlight. Get that nice metallic paint. There she is. Let her warm up a little bit. Archilla, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Thanks for reaching out. A little stall there. Stall counter doesn't count right now. It's an automatic. She just idles low, I guess. RACC, does the mod update automatically, or do I need to just download it? I would recommend re-downloading and removing your old version. There is an auto installer if you're interested, but if you don't have it now, I think you need to have started with it. So you can get that from the GitHub as well. Angry Sumo, have you guys noticed any issues with the drag strip? I can't get the free roam to work. I assume y'all are already on it, but had to ask. Thank you for asking, Angry Sumo. Always welcome questions. That is fixed as of 2.1.2. So the latest update. It was broken before after the 0.33.3 update hotfix. So go ahead and get the newest version, Angry Sumo, and it should be working for you. Travis says I'm a big iRacer. iRacing's fun. I haven't done it in so long. I haven't done it with a real setup. Now that I have my real setup, I should probably try again. I mainly do a Assetto if I'm going for like a sim setup. But maybe the next Assetto, we'll jump in that at some point. Jeremiah asks, what is the best way to make money? It's a good question. Depends on what version you're on. Right now, I would probably say the deliveries, because we actually had it broken. First thing I want to talk about is our intentions were to start vanilla and then implement our changes over it. And more my fault, I accidentally overwrote some of the delivery JSON files. So you guys probably noticed that in the deliveries, you could get some really good payouts from some certain places. That wasn't the intent. It is being reworked. I completely reworked the deliveries as of last night. And so today we are going to be testing all the deliveries. We're going to do at least one of each, and then at the very end, for sure, we're going to fill up the car jockey. We're going to fill up this car trailer with car jockey missions. I'm super excited for that part. But you know, starting off a delivery after you get your levels up, right now the money is a little OP. We are fixing that. Other than that, I would say hot lapping. I think a lot of people like hot lapping. The goal is eventually to do whatever you want to make money and get good money, but it's always not the case. Not always the case, I should say. Hector, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Travis does a bit of flipping. You can definitely make some money flipping. That takes learning the prices of the cars, which is definitely possible. I do enjoy the car flipping a lot, but once you get burned real bad and lose 20 grand on a deal, that can definitely leave a sore spot. 53 says it sucks that Megamind the semi truck is gone. I forgot about Megamind the truck. That was a fun truck. I gotta see if it's still even in the pack. Maybe that's what you mean it's gone. I gotta look into that. So as we go out throughout today doing deliveries, we're gonna talk about the changes I made. Most of them we made just this last night, but this is very much a test build. Everything's still in development. Things are subject to change. So starting off here at these shuffleboard logistics, we have now 32 parcels available. Now we have 2 different options, and the prices are much more, I would say, more realistic. I don't even know if that's the right word. It's just more balanced. You'll notice, where is it? Trailer deliveries, we have a lot more now, or at least a handful more, not a ton more. It didn't go crazy, and the prices got slightly reworked. Probably not super noticeable, to be honest. But let's go ahead and get these parcels going. This is going to Seal Brick, which is right down the street. Is it? Oh yeah, right down the street. Perfect. So we should be able to load up all of those. And then let's just hit the construction site too. Full trailer load. That's what I love to see, how these are technically 2 half loads. You can get a full 32 load in here, or even an 8 load. I used to work in at a trucking brokerage, and most loads are kind of sold by the truck, or if it's an LTL or a less than truckload, it's still kind of segmented. So we'll go ahead and get these loaded up, which need to be loaded up over at the station there. JDQ, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Next Friday, before I forget, next Friday I will not be live streaming. I'm going out of town to New York here soon. And there will still be live streams going on. I don't know if JDQ, if you'll be live streaming. I'm pretty sure Shift Tab will be. But they're running the FDRP season, or I guess round 1. I'm super sad I can't make it to round 1. I still don't know if it's going to be like an official round 1 or just a practice, but they are going to be doing some Formula Drift roleplay in BeamNG. If you're interested, you're a good drifter, do join the Discord, reach out. We'd love to get you into the show. And then if drifting isn't your thing, but you still like to do some motorsport online with a more competitive but friendly community, then still come join the Discord. We're going to have some other events as well. Looks like everyone's still piling into the stream. Welcome, everyone. Let's see. Decky asked, no Twitch streams. No, we're not doing Twitch streams anymore. I had to reduce quality on YouTube in order to do it, and I didn't like the poor quality on YouTube, and so we're sticking to YouTube. Alright, truck's a lot heavier now. You can kind of see the trailer flexing a little bit, kind of bowed out in the middle. Definitely glad I have the spread axle on this. Kind of got lucky there. Let's go make our deliveries. A lot of sway already. Woo! That's sketchy. We're going to take this nice and slow. Our goal is to make these deliveries, see how much money we're making, all that stuff. Alright, let's head over here. Hector says I spent 4 hours filling up that exact trailer. Absolutely. Oh, with cars. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the car deliveries. I'm excited to get into that. Hopefully it doesn't take us 4 hours. Interesting. So, Travis, you say, usually I just grab a car and put exhaust and rims on it, and it usually makes me 5 to 10K off of it. That's really cool, because one thing I haven't wanted to do is, I love flipping cars, but I love the idea of making a car better. But I haven't actually experimented with, how does that work right now, and how do we make it better? So that's cool to see that there's already a little bit of that happening. So I'll definitely have to try that at some point. I would love the idea of doing like some kind of giveaway car in the game. So somehow you make money by building up a car. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Joe, welcome to the chat. He says, hello, what's the deal with the car hauler trailer? New mod. So the career collection is getting an update. I guess I can go to announce it now. The car hauler mod will be in the RLS career collection here soon. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just a mod pack. Think of it as if you use Nexus mods, like a collections, where it's just a collection of mods that work well together. They're lore friendly. They have prices. And they've had slight tweaks to make them work well in career. I think they work great, and I haven't had any complaints yet. Everything does have permissions. I've reached out to each creator. It's been a long process, but we're growing quite a big list of mods in the mod pack, so do check them out. They're a lot of fun. First delivery here at Seal Brick. Try not to roll it. It'd be tragic right as we get here. Yusim, welcome to the chat. Good to see you again. Emery, welcome to the chat. Building into a rolling chassis, then selling it has been lucrative. So I think you mean stripping the car? Interesting. Alright, so this is a tough driveway. Let's back it up and swing out wide and see if we can pull straight forward. Backing in won't work just because the trailers don't... Actually, you know what? Let's test something real quick. So, with... Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Alright, let's just try to turn it around and back her in. JDQ, don't laugh at me. Don't mock me. I'm going to do my best here. I'm not a truck driver like yourself. We'll do our best here. So with the car hauler mod coming to the collection, one issue that came up was the... oh, this is not good. Let's... hold on, let's just try to do this right. Switching into your vehicle is incredibly difficult to go sell it. And that same goes with other trailers. If you just like pull your car into a trailer that has an enclosed part, it's very difficult. But we did, so we are turning on, at least for now, vehicle switching. So I think for me it's pressing tab on the keyboard, but however you switch vehicles, you will be able to switch them. That way you can switch to your trailers and activate and operate your trailers, as well as oh, let's look at this first try, as well as back your cars out. So what I wanted to test is, no, our trailer is in the spot, we are not. But if I go ahead and tab over, we go to our different trailers. I wanted to see, so we are a trailer now. We go back to the map, reset the UI. Look at that, we can drop off. Okay, so we fixed it. I don't want to call this fixed, but we addressed a couple of complaints and issues. A lot of people like backing in their trailers. Now you can do it by switching to your trailer. I guess you could have always gotten out and hopped in your trailer. Very nice. So vehicle switching will be turned on because, like I said, it is impossible to get the right to switch into your car after being the person. It's really up to you if you want to abuse that. I like the RP. I wouldn't want to abuse that, but you know, I want to give you guys the opportunity and the option. Okay, that Bronco just showed up. That wasn't there before. There's no way I make it out of this. Yeah, let's it's gonna be close here. Alright, maybe we can do it. I don't know, JDQ, what's your thoughts? It says I like the color of the truck. I do like that too. It wasn't actually the original truck I was going with, but then Shift Tab, the amazing Shift Tab, made my thumbnail with this truck, and I was like, oh, I absolutely fell in love with it. It looked so good in the thumbnail. Joshua says stall counter. It's 0 so far, okay? The truck does stall at some point, but we'll try not to let that happen. Okay, JDQ, what do you think? I think I didn't cut that right. Let's try again. Whoa! Tristan asked about this Friday. No. The update is not coming out this Friday. Not at all. It's going to be a couple weeks. We are trying to slow down a little bit. Okay, this is we're getting some scratches here. Ooh, she's getting low in the idles. Okay, with a couple of scrapes, we're out. Just like that, we got the second half of the load. Did anybody catch how much money we actually made? I didn't pay attention. Hopefully the prices were decent. I think it was 300 times 16, so that's like, I don't know, 4,500, 5,000 probably, somewhere up there. Which I think that's fair. Because you gotta think too, we bought the truck and we bought the trailer. I bought the truck for about 150,000 and the trailer for probably 50 or 60,000. So, you know, you're talking 200 grand all in to get to this point. So the rewards need to be decent. Oh, okay, guess I'm here. So I guess I'll go ahead and turn. My bad. Need to lock that diff at some point. All right, now to the construction site. Mrs. Raceless, welcome to the chat. Thank you for always watching, and thank you for the support. Shout out to Mrs. Raceless. She's been feeling under the weather, but getting better. Go ahead and lock that diff as we climb this hill. JDQ said I should have cut it closer. I agree. All right. Pulling in the construction zone here. Probably should have swung it out a little wider. Again, not a truck driver, but always did want to be a truck driver. Alright, let's go and back up here. Not feeling super confident about this. We're too far out. Nope, it's not going to happen. Also, JDQ, congrats on getting back on the road. We haven't talked since I think you left for training, but hopefully you're back on the road here soon, or you already are. So happy you're back in the rig. Hopefully it works out. All right, go ahead and drop this off. Okay, so that one we made about 1,000. Tristan, thank you. I made 6,000. Okay, so 6,000, 1,000. It depends on the load you pick up, but you can make some good money. Let's see. Division Devin, welcome to the chat. He has 2 questions. Any plans for an automatic updater and CCF added to the collection when? So Tristan had already mentioned it in the chat. There is an auto updater. And if I'm quite honest, I don't know how to use it. I don't end up using it. But either Tristan can explain it in the chat, or we'll talk about it in another episode when we're all together. But there is an automatic updater. As far as the CCF, I don't think it will be in the collection. Like I said, I made sure to reach out to all parties to get their permissions and stuff. And that was one that there's some complexities to it, so did not end up happening, and I don't really expect it to. But honestly, the CCF is definitely one of the highest quality mods I've seen. But the problem is it is a very heavy mod. And so it's and it takes, you know, it's a very large mod. So it might be a silver lining that it's not in the collection, because the collection has grown quite large. I don't know where I'm going here. I'm hoping to find a turnaround spot. I haven't been here since the new update. Looks like not a lot has changed. We're gonna have a lot of hopes and dreams here. Let's see if we can turn this thing around. Very nice. Almost lost the bumper. Let me know if audio levels are a little off as well. Let's try to cut that. Very nice. Joe, if I haven't welcomed you to the chat, welcome to the chat again. Joe says, Tristan, this on YouTube video, if I remember correctly, one of the devs told that they were doing an amazing job with career mode. Oh, interesting. Well, appreciate that feedback. Elijah, someone needs to make a mod that makes the heavy duty diesels idle higher, because the idle is kind of horrible. Yeah, she is idling rough. It would be cool to get some more performance parts. Let's head on back to the commercial district. We'll pick up another trailer. I think maybe we go. Yeah, let's just head back. We have a lot of deliveries and stuff we gotta make. I do want to head over to the Spearleaf Logistics, I think is what it's called, over on the island. Oh no! Just because that is kind of the idea of that is to be the main hub to get guaranteed large loads out of. And then depending on where you go, you can kind of strategize on where you want to go so that you get a good return load. The Monarch, welcome to the chat. My traffic doesn't work. It just crashes, then says failed to load vehicle, and I know it isn't your mod, but I was wondering if anyone else has the same problem. Also keep up the amazing work. Thanks, Monarch. I'm not sure what that could be. Definitely sounds like another vehicle mod. You might just have to do the old whittle down which mod it is by, taking a lot of attempts and shots at it. GQ says, waiting on a truck so I can hit the road, possibly tomorrow. Very cool. Alrighty. Let's head on back here. I'm so excited to do the car jockey stuff. I've been waiting to load up that trailer. I've seen other people do it in videos and on pictures, and today it's our turn. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's do, I guess, material deliveries next. Now, I'll be honest, material deliveries I do not understand very well. From the sounds of it, it's just kind of different type of material you put into a box, a different kind of box. I'm sure they're going to do more with that at some point because we have cement trucks, we have dump trucks. I'm sure there's much more in the pipeline, but for now, it's kind of, to me, just seems like a regular parcel, which is still fine. It's just, like I said, just different. Probably I should have gone that way, going backwards. Well, how about we we're gonna pull around this building here. Is that a car down here? Oh, look at that. I'm kind of feeling a little lazy. I don't want to try to back this trailer in. We're just gonna park her right here. Seems like a good spot for a trailer. There we go. And let's get our aggregate box flatbed. So this is going to be for like soil, gravel, sand. And I think we're just going to head up to the quarry. That might be the best place to go for things like this. Now for material deliveries, we did increase the amount of material at these locations. It seemed like it was very difficult to get a full truckload. In some of these places like the quarry, it would make sense that they have truckload on truckloads available and ready. Oh no! It's a close one. So definitely want to look into that. Let's head on up here. Interesting. Joe says it's mileage related. High mileage vehicles always have idle/performance issues. We'll have to look into that. I've not seen the actual details of the code that does that, but if that's the case, I also haven't looked. If that's the case, that's awesome. That opens up the door for a lot more things that, one, that they are probably planning, and two, things that Tristan and I have wanted to do. So we'll definitely have to look into that. Head up to the quarry, which means we got to take a left out of here. Hard on the brakes. No tickets yet, so that's good. Gabriel, hello from Brazil. Welcome. Good to see you. I hear good things about Brazil. I think I had a buddy that went to Brazil. What was there's some dish with the acai berries. I can't remember what it was. It was super good though. Made it for us. Division Devon, thank you. Oh, super chat. Thank you for the 5. Thanks for the amazing work. I appreciate that, Division Devon. It's definitely a project of passion. I don't know why it didn't notify me of that super chat, but you know, it's a project of passion and a lot of late nights. And honestly, it's on one hand, I can't wait to play the game, and I don't play the game much because I'm always working on the game. But then I start playing the game and I get excited and start working on it. It's an endless cycle. But it's definitely a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get in the right lane here. Let's do some first-person view. And it looks like Tristan is working on troubleshooting that traffic issue, suggesting pressing F5. I'm not sure what that does, but I'm scared to press it for me. Crawlspace, welcome to the chat. 100% there's wear and tear on the vehicles with high mileage, as well as faded paint. Now, I did see the faded paint thing in the update. And maybe that wasn't this update, but I finally came around to it, so very cool. Confirmed mileage changes performance. That's exciting. That's awesome. I think that means it might be time for a new car dealership, right, people? Like, you have to be able to get cars new. Might make some adjustments to the dealerships. One thing that is coming up is we are going to have our dealerships to be individually inventoried. So essentially, we can change the inventory of each individual dealership. Before we couldn't. So that's exciting because that means, you know, we don't have to have 15 car frames every time to scroll through. So we'll change up how much inventory is in each dealership. I think that'll be a fun adjustment. Hector asks, Raceless, did you add the correct receiver on that car trailer? I did. I did make sure to not buy the legacy car trailer, but instead the regular car trailer. Thanks for looking out, though, because I think my first time I bought it, I did get it wrong, and then it wouldn't connect. Looks like there's an accident over there. Ooh, I thought we stalled. We didn't. We're on realistic mode, so it wouldn't have took off if we did. Gabriel says, ACE is... Oh, what are we doing? Where did that guy come from? Over here trying to text and drive. ACE is one of the best things we have here for sure. It can... Hope I lost it. It can be in sweet or savory. Interesting. I think I only had the sweet version. That's interesting to have it savory, though. This guy must be new. First day on the job. This actually doesn't look good. I kind of don't want to get in his way. Oh no. Whew. That's close. Easy, officer. It's not me you're after, is it? Surely not. We'll pull over for him. As one would. Nice. Or you're stopping for me? Oh, we're stopping ourselves. What are we stuck on? Okay, we got a slight problem here. We're just gonna go all the way into the ditch? Maybe not. You gotta be kidding me. Right, wiggle off. Wiggle off. Okay, this did not go as expected. I mean, this really shouldn't make a difference, but we'll try to block these. Wow, we're spinning maybe a little bit. Here we go. We're keeping the pedal down. We're not lifting. All right. Well, good luck with your pursuit there, sir. Sure you're after... No, oh, okay. Kind of feels like he's after me. This could be the police bug we all don't like. Let's just get off the road. Get some space. Oh, he's definitely following me. Okay. Well, we do know how to deal with this, I think. Yeah, he definitely wants me. It's interesting, he went after initially someone else that went in an accident and then decided to target us. So there you go. Now you can officially target us. There we go. For $262 and a bit of a blackmail, we are free from the police. Alright, let's head on and fill up So let me know your thoughts on how we should kind of adjust the aggregate stuff here. I did adjust some things so that it, you know, for instance, a quarry has a lot more gravel and dirt and such than would any other place. Do you have any suggestions on how we should maybe adjust the material delivery as far as the dirt and dry bulk stuff? Let me know. Materials delivery. So one thing that's interesting is we have the actual, like, here's a pallet of gravel order or something like that. But then here's where you can actually just kind of load up however much you want, I believe. Still new to all this. Yeah, you can fill up each box. So like I said, there's a lot more to fill. You can definitely get a full truckload easily. There's gravel. What else do we got? Basically just gravel. No sand. It's a little cheaper. Let's run the gravel. We'll just head back to seal brick. Let's load all these up. We're gonna have a lot of boxes to load. All right, where were we? Truck. JQ says that truck needs some 8-inch stovetop pipes. That'd be very cool. It has been really fun playing on this, we'll call it modded account or altered account. Just, you know, or I guess the test account that has plenty of cash and never runs out. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, like, making the cars and not having to hold back or anything. Load all these up. So again, we want to think, you know, we spent 200 grand on this rig. Is it worth, you know, investing in material deliveries? We don't want anything to really stand out to be specifically OP, but we do want it to be rewarding. So accept all that. And now we should need to pick it up. Yep. For some reason, I think my UI is not really working. I'm definitely missing my police UI, but that could be me. Alright, so it looks like we gotta load up here. Let's do that same thing where we swap to our trailer. I think we need to go a little further, actually. That should be good. I certainly feel a lot of pressure with JDQ watching, like being a real truck driver. This is not gonna work. Maybe? Definitely not. Let's try again. If there's any other real truck drivers in the chat, let me know. Shout out to you guys. You move America and probably other countries, if you're in other countries. Also, shout out to anyone in Florida. Chances are you probably aren't watching this because you're kind of dealing with a hurricane, but definitely heart goes out to you guys. I wish you the best luck in that storm. Right, so we're picking up all of the cargo. That is really heavy. Look at that bounce. Sorry, a little tilted. There we go. I like that, just hopping in and out. That's nice to load up, kind of more correct way. Okay, I missed a lot of chat. Maybe who says this is the reason I disabled police and AI hits them, then they chase me, so I shut off because it all did cost me thousands. Yep, that's totally fair. Totally understand it. Hopefully we'll get that fixed soon. Gabriel's saying he thinks the race system with the leagues based on power ratio would be a good addition. Very cool. That would be a cool idea. For most of the AI missions, I actually handpicked the vehicle configs to be in, or to randomize to be in. So it would probably require, well, I'm sure, I mean, of course, there's always a way to do everything, but that would be a cool idea. So Greg from Canada, welcome to the chat. He says the prices of these things freak me out. Hellraiser's engine pack, some of these engines are 100K. Interesting. That's, hopefully the engines are worth it. That's crazy. JDQ says I'm currently doing liquid deliveries with my T-Series and Tanker. Very nice. We're gonna be doing that soon, right alongside you virtually, kinda. Would be pretty amazing to do this in multiplayer, but that would be a whole nother deal. Let's try to. Oh, we'll wait. We'll wait. Oh man, this is heavy. Brakes were not really there. I love it. Flatbed seems to be holding up pretty well though. Right. Oh yeah, look at that tilt already. Hardly even turned. Something tells me we you know, this speed's probably fine. We're on the Jake brake. Very nice. Yeah, I kind of want to see the trailer sway. Ooh, look at that shot. Love it. I guess we're going for the left lane. Okay, can't do that too much. Just pretend I'm not here, JDQ. Not too funny. I'll try to catch up on this chat. Chop shop was not a feature. That's it, Hector. Yeah, the chop shop was not our. I don't know. We don't like the chop shop, Tristan and I. So we'll probably never support it unless there's an actual like thing, you know. Like maybe you buy a chop shop, but then you're always getting pulled over. It has to be some kind of balance to it. Other than, you know, congratulations, you went through the part selector, which is a feat of itself. I mean, it's much better now, but okay, we're coming to a stop. See if we can stop in time. Very nice. Yes, we can. I don't know why we're all pulled over. Looks like an accident there. Yep, looks like that's what that is. So we'll go ahead. We'll go in the other direction to Seal Brick. Take a left here. Yeah, so the chop shop was you get a car and you take off all the parts and you sell all the parts and then you sell the body. But it is we didn't purposely remove it, but it was not on our list of things to keep. Oh, that is sketchy. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. You know what? I want to test something. Let's unhook our wheels here. Let's see, I think it's this one. There, we're free now, so if we back up. There we go. Now let's see if that does any better on turns. I feel like it might not. I don't know if it's locked in. It's definitely not locked in. Probably shouldn't have done this on the street. Bear with me. Okay, should be locking. Okay, I think we're good. See how that does. Yazms, welcome to the chat. We still sway pretty bad. He says, also in real life, dump truck driver, the aggregation prices seem kind of realistic. We charge $170 a load of gravel, 19 tons. Very cool. I haven't looked into it super in depth, but it would not surprise me in the least bit if vanilla prices are super realistic. And I do enjoy that. It's just, I don't know, for me, I don't have a lot of time. Well, I didn't have a lot of time. Now I really don't have a lot of time to play, and so I kind of like want a quicker play loop. But yeah. I don't know how we just did that. Almost went up the ramp. That would have been a mistake for sure. We'll just drive under here if we can fit. No problem there. Nice. Okay, I think we're gonna have to take a little break after this truck and do a little drift run or something. Just to get some speed. Alright, we'll drop this off. Drop them all off. And also certain places now will accept more inventory than others. So for instance, Seal Brick, it looks like they use a lot of inventory or a lot of gravel and such, so we tuned that up. So after all of that, it looks like we only made $2,000. It feels a little short. I assume that was the whole truckload, right? Was that? Do we have more? Let's see. Do we actually have more? How do I tell? Let me pull up a little bit. We might have more to deliver. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Let's see. Tyler says, this mod is why I started playing Beam again. I've been hooked. Keep it up. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate that. BeamNG is a fun game. There's so much to do. If I was able to help you come back and play some more of it, that's definitely mission accomplished. Like I say before, the goal of this mod is not to replace anything that the career really does, but to add to it and kind of be a waiting period as the devs finish up the vanilla game. So, you know, if you stayed longer because of it, then you know, that's awesome. That's you know, mission accomplished in my book, because I think what the devs got going on is going to be absolutely amazing. Let's head to this area. Excuse me. I thought we were going to hot roll, but I guess we're going to this little construction site. Let's see if we can deliver anything there. We might need to go back and we're going to note that down to check the receive amounts for some of these places. I might have messed it up a little bit, because I feel like that should have received a lot more. Oh, these brakes. Tristan said the UI just didn't reload. Let's go and pull out. Try to pull out in front of him. Sorry, we're that jerk driver. We got things to do. Greg from Canada, it's not Greg from Canada, Greg Canada, I assume you're from Canada, says, oh, I was wondering, are you going to add like a day-night cycle? That would be cool. So the day-night cycle, it's been thought of. I've thought about it. The problem is, there's a couple main problems. First one is any changes we do, we'll have to redo when it comes time for the next update. And that's a lot of work. Adding lights everywhere would just, I mean, all these light poles, and you know, by hand adding a light to it, it's not impossible, but it would be a lot to do. So this says 12,000. That seems more accurate for what I was trying to go for. So that's another 6 grand. Okay, so price-wise, I think we're good. We're in a good range. I bet there's even, how much more do we have? Can I drop off stuff here? Ooh, very nice. There's 2 different areas. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's plenty of money. It's a lot of weight, but it's plenty of money. Just like that, we're level 5. Look at that. I didn't touch anything about XP, but it's something that could probably be addressed. But going back to day-night cycles, that would be really cool. How do I get back home? I guess we'll have to go this way. So there's that problem. And then there's the problem of, I don't know how bad performance would be if we ended up doing that. We definitely want to be more friendly to lower spec PCs this time around. You'll notice we aren't running a standalone map anymore, and that helps because, well, what helps is I didn't add a bunch of trees and stuff. So that keeps, you know, the file size down. It's better for lower spec computers, and I don't know if I want to sink in 10, 20 hours and adding lights to everything, only for it to like tank performance or look really bad. I did make a map back in June called Pepper Valley, and it does have the day-night cycle. I didn't do any of the coding for that day-night cycle. It was already in the game, but basically I piggybacked off the stuff that was already there and put lights just around the whole map, or at least the main roads. And it helped. Well, it looked really cool and it looked really nice, but I think if we had more, it would not help performance on computers. So, long story is, it's not high on our list, but it is definitely a thing I would love to see. And I guess it's not a strong no, but it's also not a really exciting yes. Just says you can press escape to check the cargo. I tried. Oh, you know what? I didn't map. I didn't do escape. That makes sense. I know we're empty now, though. Let's see. We need to get back to the commercial area. How do you guys feel about just just teleporting? Or I'm sorry, getting towed. Let's just get our toad back. Call it good. Mission accomplished. Personally, or HF says, personally, you can go to the world editor, search time of day, the scene tree, and set it to play. You certainly can. I guess that's really, we didn't really talk about the main reason is that you would need night lights. You need lights in the city. In the very first RLS crew overhaul, we did have day-night cycle turned on, and we tried to make sure like the night was just a really fast event, but it kind of got more annoying than helpful because we mid driving and then suddenly it gets super dark and it's dark for like 20 seconds and you can't see a thing. It's more of a nuisance than it was really worth, in my opinion. Mr. Mika, welcome to the chat. Hey there, dude. I've seen some videos of Shift Tab, and the police are multiple different cars on his. Mine is only one type. Is that new in the latest update, or is that a problem on my side? No. So yeah, it's in the latest update. We are only running one style of cop car, just because we haven't gotten to the point of changing it. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it's changed in this update though. So do be on the lookout for that. It's not a U issue. It's just a new update issue. Carl says, the trouble with day and night is the graphics engine isn't set up for it. The textures in the city aren't set up for it. Then there's the physical lights not being present, of course. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's the the expert himself. It's just, I wouldn't ever expect, you know, to see that from the BeamNG dev team, and I just don't, it doesn't, if it's not even on their radar, I don't know if it's even worth us going down the road to invest that time into. Almost missed our spot here. So here we are going to deliver some water, which I think is hilarious that we can just deliver water. I don't know why I never thought about water needing to be delivered, but I mean, it does make sense now. I did increase the prices for the liquids a little bit. You know, in hindsight, I think I also did the same for the materials by like 10 cents. Everyone got like a 10-cent raise on materials. Oh, Greg says, wait, is it fixed? That way's blocked off for me. Yes, in the latest update, the little hot fix, we did fix the blocked tunnel that I had blocked. So that is no more. You're welcome to drive through the city again, or the highway again. Adam, welcome to the chat. Hey, when I play and use the computer to buy a car, sometimes it only shows online cars and dealerships are empty and there's no private sellers. That's bizarre. I've not heard of that happening. Off the top of my head, I can't really think why that would happen either. Let me think about that. That's weird that you get the online dealerships but not the other places. You know, first question is always, do you have other mods running? Double check that. Make sure you're not running any other big mods like LSRP, I think is what it's called, or there's another RP career style mod out there that has big conflicts that you wouldn't necessarily see, or but yeah, I would just check for that. So we filled up our trailer. Something's breaking as well. We're just getting the little creaks out, that's all. Also, shout out to the semi-truck. It's been putting in work and doing great. And we've not had to repair once. Oh man, chat is blown up. Holy cow. Okay, looks like you guys got some things figured out with the versions. Ooh, I'm excited to see this chat. Hold on, let me pull out in front of this taxi, not get destroyed. Oh. Okay. Carl says, I've worked on day and night cycle to be moves real time day and 5 times faster at night. Moves only when you are driving, and time of day changes based on distance driven, so you can leave in the morning. I love that. That's really cool. And arrive midday and evening, etc. looks and works great. Big issue of textures and lights and maintaining minimum spec compatibility. Yeah, that's the part that I'm shocked at how far BeamNG has come, based and kept the minimum specs. But I mean, I guess it's a dual purpose reward. Not only do you work on performance and optimization so that you can, implement more things, but I guess, yeah, I always think of it as, oh, it's so we can do more or have more, but it's really just to also keep the minimum spec, and continue to do those things. That's cool. We're gonna head over to the island if our brakes don't fail us. Oh, sketchy. I forgot we were fully loaded. All right, cool. And there's a bug. A lot of things just happened behind the camera. Let's head on over. Let's see. The entire DFA pack destroys my game. I hate because the new update has broke it. Yeah, that DFA pack, I played with it a long time ago. Absolutely loved it. It's amazing. But I've been trying to be a little bit more, what do you call it? Vanilla, for lack of a better word. Like only using kind of mods that I really trust. Not that I don't trust it, but like, mods like from the BeamNG website as best I could. There's a couple of small exceptions that we'll talk about in another career collection video, but DF pack was definitely cool. Welcome to the chat, Z1Who, very cool name. This truck is the TC80, I think. It's out of the T-Series expansion mod pack. And if you're interested, go either find his mod or you can look in the description. We have the RLS Career Collection. It is in there right now. You can check that out. It's a mod pack of mods that work well with Career. Trying to have a nice, all-inclusive career experience, I guess, with mods and everything. Let's go ahead and turn on high idle. I don't have to drive as much with the trigger. Good luck, Adam, in your pursuits of fixing your game there. Yasmin says 50 chatters. That's crazy. No wonder I can't keep up. That is awesome. Thank you for all the support and watching. Super fun. We're gonna try to make this green light, yellow light. Yeah, we count that. Down here in Georgia, we count that. At least I do. Ava, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Oh, we got the high idle on. That's why we can't stop. Yasmin says, I kind of refuse to play with DFA. Best pack I've found. Oh, you refuse to play without DFA. I understand that. There's definitely some mods where, you just have to have. There was a few mods I used to play with that I really, really loved and really wanted in the career collection. But they ended up not working out as far as permissions wise, which is totally fine. Every creator has their right to, do what they want with their mod and have it where they want it. But it did make me sad that I had to, decide, do I keep running the game with, the collections pack plus, a few other mods, or do I stick to the collection pack? And I've tried to stick to just the collection pack. That way, people know what I'm playing. They can go play the exact things. It also helps with the big multiplayer events that we do, like the FDRP and soon Rallycross. So when you get into one of our multiplayer servers, you know exactly which mods we're playing with, because it's just that one pack. So has continuity. So same if you want to take your multiplayer, or sorry, your career vehicle and go play with it in multiplayer, you can do that with no issues, assuming you're just running the pack. Oh, okay, people cutting lanes in front of us, very scary. Need to remember we have a fully loaded truck here. All right, I kind of braced for that. I didn't really plan for that very well. You know what? I just realized you can't deliver water here. In my mind, I wanted to go here. Oh. I think we gotta go across the, we gotta go back across, don't we? Well, since we're here, can we just abandon this and get a different load? Let's see what they have at this refinery, and then we'll make that decision. Mr. Mika says you should try adding the Hiroshi CCF and Procyon in the mod pack. Works great with the greatest mods. Could already be in it though. Yeah, so I have reached out to them and they politely declined. It would be awesome to have them. I really like that Procyon mod. That was a fun one. Just a high-end SUV is super fun. Cool, so we got some parcel deliveries here. These prices, this seems really lucrative. Some of these seem a little too lucrative. Then again, we are level 5. Well, level 5, but our facility is still 0. That probably could be turned down a bit. Let me write this down real quick. I'm gonna forget if I don't. So we want to do, let's see, material delivery amounts, receive amounts. Let's write that down. Receive amounts, and then large item nerf. I think that could definitely be nerfed a bit, because imagine that's a 32 load. I mean, you're making way too much money there. Let me know if you guys disagree, but alrighty. Oh, you know why that didn't work? I didn't have my alerts on. There we go, alerts are on. I didn't even know the chat wasn't on either. Dang, you'd think this is my first time. Definitely new at this, but alright, so we still have this load of water. Let's just head back to the city. Go ahead and drop this off. And then we can get to the car jockey stuff, because that is what will be really fun. Okay, so we'll basically just go back the way we came. Division Devon says 3.4K for 3.4K pounds seems reasonable. I just think it's a little too high for the amount of those you can load. If it was like 1 or 2, sure. But it just seemed like a lot. I think the water moving is what's kind of messing with my trailer as far as the crackly sounds. Gabriel says, do you think that would make sense to remove AI from free roam drag strip? I can't evolve and build a car there without getting chased. Yeah, we need to be careful with that, just because there's other systems that depend on those AI road paths, and we also got to think future updates or even hotfixes. Will stuff be added that requires them? So we try not to remove as much content as possible, but work with what we have and build upon it instead of removing things. But it's definitely a thought of ours. Initially it's fine, because when you start your drag race, it clears out the traffic. But if you are going fast enough, you can't decelerate fast enough before the cop spawns or even traffic spawns in front of you at times. So, whoa, what are you doing, bud? Definitely something we're looking into. Too much heavy stuff breaks the trailers. Yes, it does. Which I think is awesome, right? I mean, that's the risk you're running for having too much heavy stuff. Carl says the devs love what RLS is doing, and they're watching how well the community receives the changes to their systems. Absolutely. I think BeamNG devs are probably some of the coolest devs, just because of how in touch they are with the community and open with the community. If you think about what other games allow you to do so many things with mods and such, it's pretty incredible. It's just a big sandbox that they made, and everyone gets to play in it and make their own things and share their own things, and it's definitely a good time. I guess we'll go back to Sealbrick. They're gonna get all the deliveries today. Oh, we had a lot of speed going in there. Let's see. Ava, welcome to the chat. I do agree pricing could drop a touch, but if you load 32 of those, your trailer is insanely heavy. I guess we should, maybe I'll have to actually try it out before that nerf. Because if it's a really heavy truck, and maybe your truck can't make it, I don't know. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's, again, you know, we're making 200 grand, or this truck combo costs 200 grand. You know, there are $250,000 semi trucks. Maybe we won't axe it too quickly. Rex says Mio's drag pack gives cheap drag cars. It's cool. Well, yeah, I haven't. I have thought about messaging Mio. I haven't yet. And his drag stuff. His mods are really fun, really cool. They were, I think, around a lot longer before career stuff was even a thing. So I might have to reach out to them. I have worked with some creators to actually work, you know, get their mods better suited for a career as far as values and such. But I'll have to reach. I'm sure. I mean, most of them know how to do it. They just haven't done it. So I kind of approach them with like, "Hey, there's a lot of people that actually do play career. You should, you know, future-proof it," kind of deal. JDQ says, "I just crashed. I don't know how powerful a D series because cars spawned in front of me. Oh, that's a bummer. Best of luck on your repairs there." Carl says, "I think the career mode dev is the coolest at BeamNG, though. Just to be clear, I would agree. I'd agree, Carl. He's a pretty good guy. Has lots of good advice from what I hear." Joshua says BeamNG should just make make RLS a dev at this point. That would be amazing. That would be the dream for sure. There's a lot of difference between modding though, and well, at least I think there's a lot of difference between modding and actually being a dev. Modding, you don't really have rules. You just have etiquette. So like not stealing people's stuff. But other than that, you know, you do whatever you want. Whereas a dev has, you know, minimum spec requirements, a certain level of quality requirements. There's much more, but ultimately it comes out with a better polished product, right? I mean, we've launched mod updates where it's, you know, kind of half broken, and obviously we don't like that, but it's not nearly as impactful as when, you know, a game company releases a broken product. So there's a bit of a difference there, but that it would be pretty cool to be part of that team. Ava asks, as I try to swing this corner, there we go. Ava asks, how do you have so much traffic variety? Mainly the D series box trucks, never in my spawn set. I don't know how all that works. It might just be computer specs. I can kind of pull more from the pile. I feel like sometimes I play, I don't see them. Sometimes I do, so it might be depends on what generated first kind of deal. So this is full of water. Oh, maybe not. Let's I guess there's a little more we can drop off. How are we doing on time? So it's been about an hour. Let's just go ahead and kind of call this trailer done here. Let's head back to up to the commercial area and get our car carrier. Excuse me. We're gonna cheat a little bit. All right, close your eyes if you really like RP and lore and your immersion. Brace yourself. We're gonna do some immersion breaking things. What's that? Did you guys ever grow up playing like hard? I think it was Hard Truck or Hard Trucker, like Hard Truck 18 Wheels of Steel or something. It was like all about getting places fast, but you're like a truck game. It was way back in the day. Unless you don't think it was that recent, then sorry, I must have just dated you, but it was all about just driving fast. I never, I think, successfully accomplished one mission, but I spent months playing that game as a little kid, trying to drive and learn how to drive. Alright, let me make sure I didn't miss any chats. Let me know if I missed any super chats too or anything, just because I didn't have my alerts on, but they are on now, so I shouldn't miss them now. Gabriel says, my goal now is to make an i6 ETK that can do a 7-second from the ground up. Bought a rolling chassis today. Very nice. I don't see what's happened, but let's just get out of here. They're gonna target me soon. Okay, cool. That worked out. So the AI police took down the AI, and they're not taking me down. So good stuff. Yeah. On that note, Gabriel, we do a lot of BeamNG multiplayer stuff where we export our career stuff into multiplayer. If you guys are interested in that stuff, join the Discord. We'd love to work with you, and we can either do some content together, you can join a live session, Or I've been thinking maybe some kind of challenge where you guys submit your configs from your career, and maybe we go through and kind of race them against each other. I think it'd be really fun to do some kind of like community drag race or something where you just kind of submit your vehicles and obviously using the RLS career collection, but nothing more because I won't have anything more. And kind of see who has the fastest car. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Maybe not, if not drag, something else, but at least drag. I think that's, we're proud of the cars we build in drag racing. So, all right, let me catch up on some of this stuff. Let's see. Carl says major releases are not related to career mode dev. When a new patch comes out, there's a couple weeks before the release that we have to make sure career works well enough to release to public. That makes sense. That's very cool. That's kind of why we just switched to the 3-week deal. Is we, a lot of time. What's happening? Did we break something here? I think there's a slight hill. That's weird. I don't know what that's about. And we stalled. It's almost like we're still tethered to something, actually. Oh, look at that. There's something tethered to the trailer. If I hop out, can I see what it is? No. Interesting. Maybe that was what's going on. Huh. It's okay. Let's do this. Let's go send our truck back and get it repaired. / see if this breaks things. Okay, it's gonna put it there. That's fine. Let's let's do this. Let's hop in this. You know what? There must be something in the garage space. Let's go taxi over there because we're a little lazy. But yeah, like I was saying, we switched to the 3-week deal. That way we have the final week. Oh, that's what's blocking this trailer. The final week to test the career mode and just play it and work on fixing the things we had implemented. We also have some testers, which is great. If you're interested in testing the mod, do join the members down below. There's a membership level for that. We kind of put the latest stable builds there so you get some early access to it and help us by just playing the game. That seems to be the hardest part, is just finding the time to test. It's easy to get caught up in trying to continue to work on things up until the last minute, but it is kind of detrimental in that regard. Or at least detrimental if you're trying to have polished products. Let's put this in storage. Oh, I put the car trailer in storage. Oh well, that's alright. We'll bring it back out. Put that in storage. Put our tanker. Someone's upset. Retrieve this guy. Truck looks good. Real quick, you know what we should do? Let's get this guy out. All these are coming out. Actually, let's put this guy up. Another thing that's coming to RLS Career Collection that I wanted to talk about a little bit later, I'm sure you guys have seen it, it's really blown up lately, is the repo mod. Super cool to see a functional, pickup truck that can actually do repo things. Let's go ahead and do one real quick. Let's go ahead and go to Belasco City. See if we can pick up a load here. Brooks said, welcome to the chat, Brooks. Brooks says, Big Mother Truckers was my game of choice back then. That was, I forgot about that game. That's hilarious. Oh, blast from the past. Gabriel says, I get the turbo everything mod that makes turboing things more realistic, gives a more progression feel to the task. I'll have to look into that. Turboing everything. I'm gonna add that to my list. Turbo everything. I love turbochargers in game and real life, but obviously in real life they're a little more expensive. Let's go ahead and get us a car jockey. I have to look into that. Sounds really cool. Division Devon says, I had a small error on the no prep track. I got to the start line with my red tail, started a foot brake launch, and it gave me a total total time of 32 seconds and a 45k reward. Okay, we'll look into that. Let me note that down too. I'm sure Tristan already has, but just in case. No prep drag issue. I think I have an idea of what that problem is, but we'll look into it. So car jockeys, there's more of them. Obviously, if we're going to be having big trailers and doing multiple missions, it'd be important to have multiple options. I want to get a spot that goes towards Shuffleboard Garage, so let's do this. And they're getting we're getting a lot of teasers. Oh, maybe we're not. We got a Lua Era. What's that? Oh. Okay, noted. I know Tristan's foaming at the mouth right now. See if we get a different one. Probably not. Yeah, let's put this guy back. I can't put it back. It's okay. I smell a restart. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart the game. We'll be right back. Go ahead and restart this. Gives me a chance to catch up with the chat. Ava says, did I miss a sneak peek or is that still to come? So this is, I guess we've kind of been discussing the sneak peek. Basically it's delivery overhauls. Parcel amounts changed, price changes. We just kind of went through a test to see kind of what the prices would be for them. There's been a lot of sneak peeks for the career collection. It's there's a lot more in the pipeline. There's more surprises for another video, another day. But yeah, the career collection is a lot of fun because it's, you know, new mods in my book, mods I haven't played with before. Mishmika says, Gabriel, I took a screenshot of that. We'll look into it. I'm running ALS turbo mods, etc. I got rolling anti-lag, pretty cool. That's a really fun mod too. I do know that one. That's a lot of fun. That's probably one of my first must-have mods was the ALS anti-lag turbo mod. Maybe we're loading back in. Joshua stall counter 1. When did I? Well, no, I guess that was an official stall. You're right. You're right, Joshua. All right. In the off chance that Lua error was related to our truck being in the way, which it shouldn't have, let's move this guy. Yeah, I'm really excited for the repo mod to come into the collection. Super happy they gave their permission. So let's see. Oh, look, it still says it's selected. Interesting. Oh, I didn't think that was going to work. Interesting. Okay, cool. So, just to clarify, right now you can only do one at a time. Select one at a time. I should have put one of those back if I had the option. So if we wanted another one, we'd have to grab another one now. We'll explain that, you know, later. But let's get this wagon over to Commercial District, I think is where we're going. This is another mod that will be in the Cure collection. I think it's super good. It's just, I love a wagon. We don't have a lot of wagons in the States, at least good ones. And if they are good, they're expensive. But super cool to see it. Just gonna fold this down. We were thinking of, if you saw the family challenge that Shift Tab and I did, we were thinking about using, or we were both thinking about using these at some point, but we did not. There we go. We bumped the tire a little bit, close the locks, lift it up. Very important to have a long vehicle, a long truck, so that way you don't lift your front wheels off the off the ground. Probably could use some stiffer suspension, but that's all right. Let's hop in there, pull the parking brake off, put it in drive. Hello? Is this electric? It is electric. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to turn it on to keep it in neutral. It's the things you learn as a repo man, right? All right, let's. I think that's a good height. We're not gonna be driving crazy. Let's head out and try not to lose this. Hard part of the repo mod is obviously having the car stay on the truck. But we'll do our best here. Oh, I was reading chat. Oh, okay, we gotta do better. Shift Tab says, don't forget the mud flaps. Shift Tab and I were chatting and screen sharing when I was actually building this truck, and I got super excited because it has mud flaps. That's part of the bed, I guess. Technically, it's the side toolbox, and then in the side toolbox, there's a mud flap section. I don't know which mod it came from, but I'm super stoked that it's here. And then he made fun of me for being American and liking mud flaps. Totally fair. Totally fair. Do also go check out Shift Tab's channel. He does great editing, great thumbnails. That's why my editing and thumbnails suddenly got much better. He has some really good content, so do go check him out. Give him a sub. He's trying to get to 1,000. Let's try to get him to 1,000. That would be awesome. Him and I do a lot of the challenges together, and he will be kind of the, I don't know, Shift Tab, I think you're going to be the main host of the FDRP event this Friday, kicking off Formula Drift. I really wish I could be there for round 1, but it does give me time. I kind of want to bring my career build into the drift events. I didn't realize that. So because even though these, I'm not a cop, but these are like the hazard lights or whatever. This is a light bar. It is acting like a cop. I think. I could be wrong. At least people are pulling over for this very important haul. Hector says, I love that truck so much, that tow truck so much. It's so cool. I need to get this in my actual single player career, or not single player, it's all single player. My actual playthrough. Oh no, oh no! Okay. No more lights. I don't like people who dive into the middle. I had to look at the ceiling to think about what I was going to say. Alright, this ETK is figuring out his life. That's fine. Alright. Let's see. Mr. Mika says, my parents own a 2019 Corolla Executive Edition. Really nice car. What is an Executive Edition of a Corolla? Is that like a wagon? I didn't know they did that. If that's what it is. Very cool though. I do want it to be known, and maybe I'm calling my shot before I make it. We've made it all the way with this car. I don't remember where we're delivering. Okay, right up there. But you definitely need more truck. I mean, this is a pretty beefy dually. It could still use some stiffer suspension. You need a lot of truck to do the repo stuff with. But then you can use that truck for other things too. And it's just cool. Alright, I think this was going, looks like it might be going to Jefferson's. We'll have to take a look. No, it was going to the garage. Oh, it's because it wants me to go get in the car. That makes sense. So we will not get in an accident. That's a long pause for a yield sign there, bud. And let's go drop off this vehicle over here. Right? Yeah. Oh, this roamer is gonna get us in an accident. It's okay, it wasn't even a fender bender, man. Yeah, you're good. Keep resetting my camera. Oh, Mika says it's just a trim level. It's a wagon indeed, but it's the trim, the higher end trim under the GR ones, of course. Very cool. I have looked into the GR Corolla a little bit. They seemed interesting. Where am I going with this? I think we need to get in to see. I didn't really pay attention when I picked it up. Has to be nearby though. Oh. It's not nearby at all. Okay. Well, let's head on over there. You know, I think I'm half tempted. Let's go Nah, we'll take it. We'll just keep going. We're doing good with it so far. You know what I should do? I guess it was always there in the first place. Just set a waypoint. Alright. I must pick the wrong one. Alright, let's head over here. Actor says, I love this mod so much I sent him a DM to see if he could add it to the MD. Oh man, the repo mod on the MD? That would be, whew. Ooh, that would be sick. That would be awesome for sure. Oh, and he said he's working on it. Very cool. It's been a long time. I was waiting for someone to do it. I was afraid I'd have to do it. That'd be a whole another learning curve. That'd take forever. Missing the front weights of my truck. Huh, you can add weights? That makes a lot of sense now. I did put like the repo front bumper just to be the, you know, full package, but I didn't even check if there was like a drop down. That would make sense. Alright, kind of getting a little speed here. This intersection is always tough on me. Cannot hit the brakes too hard, or else that car comes flying off. I do love these repo mods, or not the repo mods, the car jockey missions. And doing this, you know, just with one truck, the repo mod is really cool. But I do want it to be, you know, lucrative. It's a hard balance because like this should net you some decent money. It takes some decent time. You got to drive with skill. But at the same time, you can also get a car hauler and get, you know, multiple of these. And so you don't want it to be where, you know, you're getting 50 grand a run, but you do want it to be lucrative enough for when you're doing it one at a time. It's worth it, I guess, if that makes sense. But let me know your thoughts. You know, are these prices seeming off to you? Are they too high, too low, about right? Maybe you still gotta get your hands on it to get your own take on it. Let me know what you think. We're gonna have a little hill start here. When I drop my son off at school, the car rider lane is always backed up on this giant hill. And I drive a manual. I drive a 2022 BRZ, and it did come with hill assist, but I do not like hill assist in a manual car. I couldn't understand it. I didn't get it. We just ran that red light. So I turned it off because it made me stall in my driveway. I hated that. I was like just trying to scoot up on my driveway, but then it engaged, and then right when it disengaged is when I got off the RPM, and then it was just super annoying. I'm sure it was user error, but every day I have I have one or two aggressive hill starts. So I'd like to say I've gotten pretty good at it, but we'll see how long this clutch lasts. Alright, so here's our delivery. We're just going to pull over to the side here. Oh, there it is. I rolled too far forward. It's okay, we're here. Customer isn't home to see it. Just drop it off. Okay, it's slight damage. That's fair. So $1,000, not super lucrative, but it was super fun. Maybe we need to increase that. Tank Baby, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Let's just tow us back to the commercial area. Now let's bring out the big guns. Let's put this guy back. Car carrier's already out. Swap this guy. I'm still in love with this new UI. Seeing a picture of all your cars. Sometimes I like accidentally break the mod or something, and I revert to an old version, or something happens, and I see the old UI, and it reminds, like, I know what I'm doing, so it doesn't catch me off guard immediately, just because I used it so much. But then once I realize, like, wait, this is terrible. This is so different. It's outdated. Absolutely in love with the new UI. Alright, let's go in here the correct way. I think we're going to start at Jefferson's Automotive, because they should have a large amount. Not Jefferson's. Actually, yeah, let's go to Jefferson's. I was going to start at... shoot, I forgot their name. They're right here in the commercial area. We're going to start with Jefferson's because they should have increased police stock and custom stock was the goal. So there's that beautiful car carrier. I was always fascinated in semi-trucks growing up, and you know, when I was in the car, I'd always be watching the trucks on the highway and such, and car carriers are always my favorite for obvious reasons. Oh, there's a car accident up ahead. Just seeing like the car is loaded and how low it was, it's always really cool. I don't think that's going to clear up, at least until we get close, so we can get by it. Very nice, I'll take it. This trailer is quite large though. You don't really realize how big it is until you're driving it. Enda says, wait, I'm not subbed, why wasn't I? I don't know, but glad you did. Appreciate ya. Tank says, yeah, I subbed a few days ago, I had to do it again. Huh. I guess YouTube's doing funny things, maybe, I don't know. Appreciate the sub though. Alright, let's, oh yeah, Jefferson's, we're right here. Oh, we're locked up so bad. We're gonna use this little area for our loading. Hopefully it's out of traffic. Alright, let's get these ramps down. Go and hop in. I think it's, what is it? O? Nope, not O. Okay, T does that one, and Y, okay. I know there's a couple of options for this, but you know, is that gonna work though? Kind of tilted. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's do better. Maybe we pull. It's not a lot of room. Oh, you know what? We gotta hop in the trailer. Excuse us. Excuse us. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna drag the ramp. That's fine. Okay, it's not fine. This is a tough one. Okay, let's hop out. Make sure we get in the trailer. Lift up all this. Hop back out. Get back in the truck. Hold on. I gotta read this. Carl says, I built this little area specifically for this purpose. This is a dream come true to watch it being used this way. I love that. That makes me so happy. I understand when you build something for a thing, you're just like, I hope people use it this way. That's awesome. I definitely appreciate this little area. Okay, I'm gonna hit that fire hydrant, so we need to not hit the cop. Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, that's on me. Okay, $200. It's fine. Stopped immediately, so didn't financially hurt us too bad. Oh man, don't blame us for that one too. Good. Okay, that's flat. We got an accident up here. Oh, and then the cop backed up. Now we're stuck on him. Oh my gosh. Let's, oh, he's moving, okay. This is gonna be really tricky, but we're gonna park the truck right here. We might just have to be patient with people getting out of our way when we're trying to load our vehicles here. Oh, the Mika says, didn't see the. Hopefully, I'm saying that Milka. We'll call him Milka now. But he says they should indeed be. The prices should be indeed worth it. I have a bag trailer mod, really great mod. So I'll be towing one car at a time. It takes time, so it should give quite some money, in my honest opinion. I agree. That bag mod is a lot of fun too. I forgot about that thing. Might need to reach out to them. Yeah, we'll do our best. That's all we can do. Let's see what they got to deliver. We're burning nightlight, burning oil. Okay, so we got 11 vehicle transports, and they're all locked. Cool. Oh, no, we got some down here. So we got a few going to the police station. Let's try to hit those up. So let's get this one. Hopefully no Lua errors. Good stuff, good stuff. And now we can kind of keep pumping these out. So let's go grab another. These are all going to the police station, so that's good. They're not super lucrative, only 500 bucks. But I guess since Crawl Spaces, I didn't want to break his news or story or whatever, but yes, Crawl is on the dev team. So feel free to spam him with ideas, questions maybe. Oh, Ava says this is exactly how I loaded those cars when I posted on the Discord yesterday. Very cool. Tank says 1.54 insurance policy. Jeez, is that what I have? Listen, this is my test playthrough. Okay, I just kind of send it sometimes. This is the ideal police car. This is my favorite. Put a little bumper on the front of this thing. Absolutely destroys suspects. Alright, so we're gonna get these things loaded up ever so carefully. I noticed some people have a hard time loading their vehicles or like having them parked, but obviously you can put them in park, you can put the parking brake on, but you can hold the brake down and then hop out or tab over, whatever you want to do. And if you look up, the brakes are still on. That's about as secure as you can get it, unless you do like mods with node grabber and stuff, and I don't think that works in career. So if you're struggling getting your cars to stay, that is the quote-unquote trick. Joe says, my favorite recent map change is the new road in front of the quarry. It's so easy to access the highway from the quarry with a heavy truck. Thanks for that. Absolutely, that was really cool. I'd say my first passion is probably map building when it comes to BeamNG. It probably would be car building, but that's so in depth I haven't really gone that far to learn it all. And but map building is really endless, and it's really cool. That's probably my favorite part about the updates, to see what little things were added, like that road. I did not put the brakes on that one, so let's use tab to get us there. Again, I don't think that's cheating. It's just impossible to really choose which car to select. You probably could get maybe have it to where you can select a nearby car, but that's a future day. Let's see. Carl says, glad you liked it. One day testing career, I said, this is dumb. I need a road here, and just did it quick. Let the art team know. By the way, that's awesome. So that sounds like such a fun day. And let's get this cop car on. There we go. All right, we're all parked up here. Let's hop in the trailer. And we're gonna leave the trailer down just like this. We're tab over to our truck. I'll lift it when we get some more vehicles. I think what we need to do, there's some stuff over here. What do you call it? Like some car delivery area places. So let's go see if there's any deliveries there for us. I might increase the prices. If you think about it, these are $500 a piece, and if you're using a bag trailer or a single trailer, you're not, you know, $200,000 invested in. It might seem not worth it to even go down, to even start. And because it's its own leveling process, you know, yeah, I'll look into that. I think these prices could be a little raised. All right, let's see what we got here at Smash Auto. Let's see. So some other pretty bad cars. Let's go into Belasco. I do want to head up there eventually. That would be good money. This is going up to Quarry Side, which is right next door. Okay. No others are going to police station. I think that's fine. Let's start getting our return load ready. And let's get this Lansdale. We'll put that in the back, so that'll be one of the last ones we drop off. Oh man, chat is going everywhere. And let's get this other one. Where is it? Quarry side. There we go. It's Grand Marshal here. All right. Let's put the Lansdale in first. And I think frames are starting to feel it. It's not bad, but it's not what it was. I did not leave my truck in a great spot either. I should have tried to wiggle through here. Oh, it's not terrible. They gave space. And then hop out, jump in the trailer. Whoa, jump in the trailer. Oh, accurate. I was trying to figure out what you meant by it's going to waste the battery, but I guess having the brakes and the brake lights on. Yeah, you're right. You're right. My BMW has some kind of... What am I doing? Pressing this. Lifting up the cars. My BMW has some kind of electrical leak somewhere, so if I don't like unplug the battery, it dies relatively quickly. And it's a car I rarely ever drive, so I'm always having to jump that thing and warranty the battery and all kinds of stuff. But I'm very familiar with battery issues, with that car at least. First time driving through here. Oh, forgot that's not a ramp. Ooh, I think we're good though. Put the brakes on. Be nice if that was a little ramp though, a little more slant. Not complaining by any means, but just a little something. I don't know if we could probably squeeze more cars on here, but let's just start with that. Grab this Grand Marshal. I don't think there's any deliveries coming from the police station, which makes sense. Alrighty. It's not our car. Just kidding, I would never do this to someone else's car. I like cars way too much to do that. This is a little bit of a wide car. I bet we can get one more on here. So while we're only showcasing, a lot of delivery stuff right now, we will be adding a lot more stuff. We're far from done. I'm going out of town for the weekend, so I'll be a little bit drawn away for that reason. But ooh, going to the racetrack, very cool. But a lot more motorsport stuff is to come. We need to flesh out some of the systems and just add more races everywhere, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion, so be on the lookout for that. Let's throw... I think we take this, where is it? This scav rail here, this Vertex, over to Fast Auto. Yeah. And we will accept the job. Alright, where were we with the chat? Krell says, I like the container yard on the island and the new shuffleboard area on the mainland most. I put the most effort into making them enjoyable. They are super enjoyable, and I feel bad that I went backwards into the shuffleboard one, because it definitely, I saw the lines, I saw the path I was supposed to take, and I didn't take it, but it's definitely a really cool area. Let's load this guy up. Maybe we'll hit Fast Auto on the way. Whoops. Hit it on the way there first. I just realized we're gonna have to get all these cop cars off if we want to start with that. Maybe we just head north and then I don't know. I mean, we could kind of cheese it. Well, no, the drop-off point is actually difficult for the police station. Let's head up to Fast Auto. If that's the car on the end, we need to head up there anyways. We'll try to get some more return trips at Belasco. Okay, now for the real tricky part. Driving back. So I do apologize if you're seeing some frame stutter and whatnot. We are... My little computer is doing its best. Kind of want to cut through Seal Brick, hit the highway, take the Cloverleaf up to Fast Auto. I think that's the play. Very nice. Steady as she goes. A little scrapage, which is probably more realistic than anything else. These car haulers do love to scrape. At least over here in Atlanta they do. Don't know about this. Okay, we're good. Whew. All right. Okay, I missed so much chat. We're gonna just kind of go to the bottom here. Carl says that he was gonna shout that he was that was going in backwards. I know. I saw it and I hesitated. I felt bad. Saw it. I made sure to do it with the semi truck without the trailer. I've been doing so much testing where I just run across and then run around. I've not been doing the lore way. All right. All the cars loaded. Truck's pulling great. Let's go to first person. No, let's not do first person. We gotta see the truck in all its glory. Shift, are you thumbnailing this? Very nice. Okay, but let's not push our luck. Ava says, have fun trying to escape from this area. Raceless, $10 on you bottoming out on the hill. We made it fair and square. We made it just fine. Joe says, that would be a very efficient trailer trip or a very expensive insurance claim if you crash. Yeah, that's a good point. And wouldn't it be interesting? We might already even have it. I don't know. I don't know the details of everything, but if you fail a car jockey, does it hurt your insurance? Speaking of which, we're gonna clear that, right? Right? Oh, nailed it. Speaking of insurance claims, huh? Lessons learned: don't put the SUVs on the top. That was things just got a little real. Say that. Say the least. Oof, okay. Get a drink of water after that. Oh boy. Okay, let me focus. I want to see the chat, but I gotta not tip her over. Those cop cars are gonna have to stay for a while too. Gotta get some XP. Unlock some truck deliveries. I haven't done any truck car jockeying, that would be really cool. Not the Cayennes. I didn't think about these as Cayennes. I feel like these are Mazda MX whatevers. MX-5s, I think? No. MXC or something like that? Raul says, failing car jockey hurts your rep with the business you're jockeying for, and you lose your reward proportionally. Very cool. Oh, it's green. Oh, sorry. Sorry, everyone. There's so much to uncover in the career mode. You know, honestly, I spend every every spare second I get on playing the career or working on the career, mainly working on the mod and stuff. And every day there's so much more to uncover. Like I could have a list and never even see the bottom of it, of things yet to like, oh wait, how does this work? So it's really cool how far it's come and how far, you know, the devs plan to take it. And let's take a left here. I have to get going again, try to make the light. Okay, really focus on swinging this wide. Kinda can't mess this, or can't, we don't want to mess this up. As good as I can get it. Okay. Oh. That's, I don't know if I can be a truck driver in real life. This is difficult. Look at that, Fast Automotive to the right. All right, there on the sign. I love it. The dirt track area is a really cool updated area in my book, with the new tents and layout. I absolutely love the palm trees pulling in. It really makes it feel like you're heading to somewhere important rather than just a big empty parking lot. You will see shortly. Milka says he's looking at the sign saying he's not going to make it, but dude decided to figure that out on his own the hard way. Absolutely. I'm a rookie driver, unlike the The great late legendary JDQ. I guess not the great late. That means you died. You didn't die. The great JDQ. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, this little area too, like a little, you know, emergency cutoff area for those that didn't make the jump. At least that's what I assume it's for. This is so cool. All right, this Gavriel. I feel like I should be making a little more than 1,000 for it, but I also want this to be like a $100,000 load if we had really good stuff. The exotics are much more profitable. Maybe we can do a return trip if we can get high enough level quick enough. Okay, so it should be somewhere here. Frames are not happy. It'll be great to unload some of these cars. I don't know exactly where it is. Just go and park there, get the ramps down. Just kidding, we're not in the trailer. Oh, maybe that's why the frames were dropping. I wasn't in the actual game. Ramps down. And now this is where we got a tab, because it would be very too difficult to select which car we wanted. There we go. Looks like a lot of people are wanting to get in here. Where's the delivery? Let's open up the map. That should fix it. There it is. Alright, drop it off. Alright, 1,600 bucks. I forgot about the little bonus. I'm not really sure what the no detours bonus is. But we got it. I think that crossboard's doing just fine on the back there. I'm not too worried about it. Famous last words, I guess. Let's try to get around this. Very carefully. Ever so carefully. Oof, man, I feel lucky. Oh, you left the trailer down. Definitely not my first day on the job. JDQ, I hope your first day goes much better. Oh, we got to the van. That's cool. That's very lucky. But it's not what we needed. Is this it? Perfect. Let's see. Looks like there's some stuff going on in the chat. This trucker is drunk and looking for lot lizards. Oh no. Oh man. I don't know how it's related, but happy Wednesday, everyone. We're halfway through the week. I don't know why getting drunk made me think of that, but Cross says the fella who made the steel factory ended up adding the trees and new parking lot the other day here on the track. I let him know you like it. Very cool. Also, I was actually just in the hot rolled factory, and yeah, normally I don't actually go into it, right? You just go to the end, but it is amazing there. And you know, I feel like whoever that is, I feel like they don't get enough credit for what they added, because not only is it this massive factory, but you know, there's all the tunnels and such involved too. Like it's super cool in there. There's, you know, without spoiling too much, I have plans and ideas to add some things there, in the tunnels and such, but there's just so many things to get to. But that hot road factory is such a cool addition. I can't wait for it to be more utilized. Okay, dipping a tire a little bit. We're good there. Let's see. So, Crawl, the Palms are BeamNG update and not a RLS career mod change. That's correct. It's definitely a vanilla aspect. Over to the left is where I had added a lot of trees and stuff, but that also kind of tanked performance for the lower end specs. So probably the Great Forest over there will not be making a return, but we do have plans to add some off-road stuff. So don't worry, there will be rock crawling. It's on its way back. It's just gonna take some time, but I do have a goal to get it out in this next update. So maybe the next live stream we'll be able to see some early work on it. All right, we're gonna make sure we get our spot here in the line at the stoplight. There's usually a mix. I'm not sure at the specific release at the moment. Races could answer that. I can answer what? I might have missed something. Gabriel says, with the damage, you might have to change your name to Rep Less than instead of Raceless. That's funny. Oh, I definitely ran that light. And they're in a police chase. That's cool to see. Trying to see chat. All right, man, chat, you guys are going crazy. This is awesome. Mr. Mika says, "Raceless, read the chat. We need answers here." What are we? Hold on. Let's pull over here. Let's get these answers. Apparently, there's something important. I know that you can do that earlier. What are we talking about? Huh, let me know what the question was, if there was a question. Oh, Tank says no detours is following the route, I think. I'm not sure. Carl says, Joe, the reason there is nothing extending down the highways or tunnels is that we are already breaching our maximum memory usage, unfortunately. It is not that we don't want to, it's that we can't. Absolutely. And you know, that's something that BeamNG has done really good at, is they have updates and things that they can do that could absolutely shatter mods. If anybody plays Skyrim and plays Skyrim mods, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. When there's a big update there, it, you know, thus ends the Skyrim playthroughs for the last 7 years or so. We gotta push our way through. They do a really good job at, you know, keeping up with the community, or keeping the community intact, maybe, for lack of a better word. Looks like we're gonna have some more cars added to our delivery list. That would make sense. The police are pursuing me, but there's really no other option. Let's go in this way here. We'll scrape them off right here. Oh, power through, power through. There it is. Officer, I had to. There's no other option. So we're gonna be a little cheeky here and just unload, or what do you call it? Deliver the cars off the trailer like this. So let's find our Lansdale. There it is. Drop off. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mika, for telling me that I answered the question. Very good. Alright, and we gotta get in our truck. And we also gotta turn the music back on. And then we gotta deliver the cop cars. There's this guy. Are we just off? Oh, we gotta reset the UI. Oh, you know what? This one's going across the street, isn't it? Yeah. I think we just drive it off, right? Beautiful. Not a lick of damage, hopefully. One thing that's kind of funny is I run the tire thermals mod. That part's not part of the collection, just because I think it's highly optional, right? But even though we weren't in the car, it used tire wear. That's pretty funny. Drop it off. Making money now. I probably should have looked at like our starting cash and done some math, but we are far too late now. I guess we could go through the progress history. Hector says his chat is delayed 10 to 20 seconds because he's streaming 1440. Yes, I stream 1440 because it's native and it feels right. Probably not the best, but I like it. So we are level 2. Let's just get these these police deliveries done with. Get these diffs locked, and we're actually going to take the beach road, cliffside road, whichever road you want to call this. Just because, you know, you take the highway so many times. This actually is not a bad route. There we go. Joe says kiss their insurance goodbye. Absolutely. Alrighty. You have to remember too that these cars are on the top. Ooh. You know what? Let's pull over here for a second. Pull on over here. I want to go ahead and lower this trailer. Just oh, look at that. There's a sign up there. I don't want to lose more off the delivery. We're going to be making next to nothing as I don't put the parking brake. Can you tell I'm getting a little tired? All right, where's the music? Let's wake up. Go to, how about this? There we go. All right, on the way again. Without a single damage on police cars, yeah. Carl says, and ladies and gentlemen, this is how you deliver vehicles like a pro. Absolutely not. But we'll get better. Okay. I've been preparing for this moment. My controller is super old and jank and likes to get disconnected despite being plugged in still. So I've gotten real good at catching it and pausing it, so we are good. There we go. It's like my worst fear is my car going rogue, but like during something important. I think the hardest thing, well, not the hardest thing, but one of the hardest things I've learned lately with all this modding stuff and YouTube and everything is not just telling you everything at once. Like there's so many more updates I want to talk about that are in the works. Okay, that was pretty clutch. That was pretty good. That was pro status right there. We might need to change our pants after that, but that was it. Whew. Looks like Crawl, you're taking off. It's been fun. Keep up the great work, RLS team. Got a jet. Good night, good people. Have a good night, Crawl. Enjoy your whatever it is you're working on next. Happy to have you in the chat. I have to sneeze. Oh, I didn't sneeze. Oh man. Definitely good to see you. Irma said, "Who made the Durham?" Can't remember the name. It's the same person that made the car carrier, though. Actually. Yep. Oh, Hector already said that. Cool. Thanks, Hector. Yeah. Milka, I'm really bad with the comment section. You can ask Tess when we do the other live streams. She normally reads it for me. I was just lost on what the question was. But yeah, there's a pretty good delay. Updated career carrier trailer by... Oh, that was close. Oh, it doesn't get much closer than that. Oh, but they're pursuing me? Maybe I did tap them. Okay, fine. Oh, I thought we got kind of lucky. I forgot when we put the ramp down that this guy was already on the edge. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Let's get these deliveries done. I think at the very least, we'll head over to Rich's Auto so we can see the prices of those exotic cars. They're some of the most expensive next to when you have to deliver a semi-truck. When I think about all these car jockey missions, I think about how I think about them in the aspect of like delivering them on a trailer versus driving them. And so for that reason, I think the semi-trucks, you know, if you have to deliver a semi-truck, that's expensive. That takes up a lot of space and it's heavy. All right, let's just go around here. Okay, we're in an awkward position here. Never lift. Feels like the trucking game in the arcade now. Oh, my fault. Oh, we got a little road rage. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this, but the AI will road rage into you. Like I tapped that guy and he is all sorts mad. And a lot of times when the police go aggro, that's actually what they're doing, is they're just kind of road raging. Nice try, though. Wow, Mr. Mika says it's 3 in the morning here. It's still watching live stream because I love the mod. That's awesome. I appreciate it, but I hope you don't have work or school tomorrow. It's going to be rough to wake up after. Are we in trouble? I feel like we're in trouble. Nope. Okay. Good stuff. Alrighty. Ever the Dawn, welcome to the chat. We're going to the police station, right? Yeah. Which I think is up this direction. Joe, I use the vanilla tilt deck trailer on semi trucks, and the frame bends like a banana because they are too heavy. Good to know. I didn't know that. I would love to get some larger trailers involved, like some heavy haul trailers. I haven't seen any mods for them though, so if you know of any, let me know. Maybe we can try to get into the collection. Looks like that van decided to turn around last minute. That sounded bad, but the cars are still there. Alright, stop her here. Hop on out. I think we just drive these off, honestly. Looks like we have a popped tire. Yeah, it's not going to be worth a whole lot. Is it this one? I feel like it's not this one, though. Okay, it was. Yeah, 300 bucks. Not a lot there. That's fair enough. Got this off. This one took a lot of the damage. So here's your cop car, just as you requested it. Okay, it might not be that one. It might be the other one. We have no transmission. Let's try that again. Yeah, okay, this is not the right area. It's the one up here. Good to know. There it is. Whoop. Okay. We'll deliver this guy in a second. I don't know why they wouldn't accept this. It's perfectly just the way it came from Jefferson's. Oh, nice, made it. And a little pop off here. Nice. Let's deliver at the far one. That feels like the correct one. No. Okay, what's going on here? Let's try the other one. Got paid for an arrest. Nice. I'll take it. Okay, I think we are a little bugged here. Okay. I'm not sure what happened here. Maybe we just abandon it. Unless anyone has some last minute ideas. Maybe I'll hit escape. That doesn't do anything. Okay, not sure why these didn't work out. Maybe we did too many? Maybe... I don't know. I just don't know. Also, I think that tire was popped because the tire wear mod went down to 0, so would have been a flat tire. Okay, I think let's just abandon these. We're not gonna make any money on it anyways. Oh. Tristan says abandon the damaged one, maybe we'll fix it. I definitely didn't try that. But we abandoned one. Let's see if the other one will work now. That might have been the case. If it's 2 damage, it just says nah. Nope, that one worked. It might have been the multi-view, I don't know. It worked after abandoning the other cop car, so we'll take it. Let's hop in the truck. Let's head over to Rich's. I know we can't do any deliveries, but just want to see the prices there. Totally ran that stop sign. That's my fault. But that's okay. And let's just see what the prices are. Had some help turning the trailer there. Good stuff. So we got some parcels, some more parcels. I also increased the number of parcels, so like it's for more things. It's kind of more. There's more chances to have like ×4 or even ×6 of an amount of things. So if you want to, just do brake parts, there's a lot of brake parts there, kind of deal. Looks like Joe's heading off. Good night. Appreciate your joining. Good to see you. Ava says the car jockey issue, he noticed it happens when you do more than 4, but randomly. Interesting. Let's see. Car jockey, that's what we're looking at. So here are some exotics. Now we're into 3,000, 2,000. Those are all pretty good deals. But still not great. We're still into the thousands, which should be a little better for level 4 in my opinion. I'm thinking we'll up these a bit. I'm not sure how much, but working your way through the car jockeys is pretty difficult. You have to do it car by car, right? So it takes a lot of time. I think it should be a little bit more rewarding than what we're currently at. I don't know, maybe a factor of like 1.5, almost 2. That might be a little too much though. It's hard to say. Maybe I don't have such a spread. So like either way, you're getting at least 1,000 for like the cheapest cars, and then it goes up. That would make more sense. Let's go and buy a car. Let's get out of here. I wonder if we can buy like a drift car off the lot. Some of these, I need to go through the dealerships again. I mentioned we're going to have individual stocks for them, but some of these don't make sense, like this Legrand showing up here. There's no reason this is a Rich's exotic car. I guess the whole point is like it's an older car, a classic if you will, but nah. Ooh, that off-road truck would be cool. Very tempting. We have lots of different scintillas here. I think we got the convertible. Maybe throw it into a quick drift car. Let's build it into a quick drift car, then do a couple drift missions. Oh, it's actually orange apparently. Fair enough. Again, this is the RLS Career Collection. One of the vehicles out of there. Alright, let's head back out. Don't want to scratch our new car. I wanted to real quick look at the logbook to kind of see how much money we ended up making from some of these things. Yeah, so a couple $100 for every car, and then we had a couple thousand. See, this is like, I think this is a fair starting point, but definitely needs to be ramped up a little bit better. Made $5 grand from the water. All this gravel stuff made pretty good money. I don't think I'm going to touch that at all. I think that's plenty of money. These industrial wares were good. I won't show you the other stuff because that would spoil some things. But let's get going here. Very quick. Ooh, a little squirrely. Got 469 horsepower. I don't think we will need any kind of power. I think what I'll put what I'll do is probably put a sequential transmission at least, or a manual. And then drift suspension, of course. Ooh. It's only 60 bucks, 170 bucks. That's not bad. Oh, I missed our turn though. Milka says, what job should I do to unlock car jockey stuff? Do I need to drop off normal boxes first to unlock it? You should be able to unlock car jockey stuff right away at level 1. The starter garage, the Belasco garage, that's where you'll find the easier level 1 cars to do. But you should have it from right off the rip. Alright, let's head over here. I'm surprised I haven't been pursued at all. I say that as a cop goes by. Oh, what? I was trying to do the speed limit there. Fair enough. This car handles really well. It feels really good going fast. I have a real sense of speed after driving so slow for so long. Let's actually take care of this. Here's my information officer. Here you go. Nope, don't leave, don't leave. Perfect. And let's go build us a drift car. Police are still upset, probably by me. Fair enough. Alright, quick build, super fast, just basically drift parts. We should have a limited slip. Let's do a race limited, just to be sure. That cop is really annoying. I do like a higher final drive, but we can't go any higher unless we do adjustable, which we don't have time for that. Drift suspension, front suspension. Where is it? There's the drift. I think that's all we needed, right? Oh, transmission. Let's put the transmission in. A 6-speed sequential should do the trick. Let's get out of here. Maybe we'll just kind of boop. There it is. Tristan said you should have just ran, yeah. We did just lose our side mirror, but that's okay. Oh, we have traction control on, that makes sense. It's a drift mode. I never use the actual drift modes. Have you guys always just like turn it off? But maybe maybe it helps. I don't know. Take this little shortcut. That is actually a rally race. I've been meaning to get to that. Really want to enjoy that. Alrighty. But we're getting towards the end of the stream. Is there anything else, oh gosh, that you guys would want to see in the next update? There's obviously a lot more we're doing, but like we always say, we love feedback. Love to know your thoughts on what you want. At some point I was thinking of doing a live stream for the 1,000 subscriber mark, of doing a kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, like a chat requested modding day. It'd be like a 10-hour stream where we basically make race missions according to what the chat wants and stuff. Obviously there would be some exceptions that maybe we wouldn't do, but we do want to flesh out and add more missions. That could be a fun thing. But we did put out a poll, and it looks like we will be doing a RLS 1000. So for 500 we did the RLS 500, which is like a really long oval race for 500k. The RLS 1000 will not be a $1 million race, but it will be just a very difficult off-road race. Still have not figured out exactly what we're going to do with it, but that is the goal, is to build a very long off-road race. Similar to the Baja 1000. Oh, that's right, I'm running from the cops. Kind of forgot. Here we go. So there's a couple of drift missions back the other way, but we're going to the island one. I'm trying to think, how many did I add? I think there's only 3 so far. It feels like it was so long ago, but it wasn't. It wasn't even a week ago. It was only like 4 or 5 days ago. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. We hadn't even had the idea to make the drift missions until like Thursday of last week. So it hasn't even been a full 7 days since we had the idea for the drift missions. That is nuts. Hang out at the stoplight here. Emery says, also, any traction on the Lemons race, asking for a friend. That would be cool. I wouldn't say there's been any progress just because we haven't had a lot of time to really think or focus about it, but I assume you're talking about like a multiplayer online Lemons race where we bring our cheap cars in? Or, remind me, was that a career race? Because it would be fun to do a multiplayer version of it. I think I need to get into a pursuit. There you go. Here's your reason. Lucas says, I'll join the Discord right after the stream. If I come up with some ideas for the RLS Overhaul mod, I will drop them in here. Wonderful, I'd love to see it. And look forward to you joining the Discord. Alright, so here we go. After this cop comes, please don't kill me. I've been dealing with you guys all night, donating to your cause. Let's see, what else did I miss? Looks like you're using a controller. Do you prefer that over a sim rig? I don't know. I kind of stalled. I'll admit that. I do control the controller. I do prefer the controller in the sense that I don't know. It's easier. I can do stuff while I have the controller. I can eat. I can control the car a little bit better. It just feels more enjoyable. But the sim rig obviously is, you know, if I'm doing trucking missions, that's when I wish I had the wheel out. But then it's a whole nother process to get the wheel set up and stuff. All right, here we go. Traffic disappears. Very untested drift car. Very loose. Not what I'm used to. I just realized we don't have the drift UI up. I think that's a problem on me. My UI... Oh no! That's rough. My UI has not been acting right tonight. I went in and made an adjustment right before I started the stream, and I think that's why. Never give up, never give up. Okay, that was a pretty sloppy run. Downright embarrassing. Shift tab will probably make fun of me for a little while for that. That's fine. And we are definitely pretty broken. It still drifts, but not well. Oh, there's a stop sign here. That's new, I think. Maybe not. I can't remember. Well, with that, I think that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching, for sticking around, hanging out on this Wednesday, if you're in the States. Good luck with your weeks. We're almost to Friday. And yeah, let us know what else you'd like to see. Again, this update won't come out for another couple weeks. We want to actually play test it. If you're interested in playtesting, feel free to join the YouTube memberships and be a part of that crew. Check out the Discord for online stuff that we do, career events, I guess motorsport roleplay events that we do. And yeah, appreciate all the suggestions, all the feedback, all the kind words. Definitely helps us to continue on. Tristan, did I miss anything? I think I got it all. Tank says I'm at 4.53. Is that my insurance rate now? I haven't been watching. That's pretty crazy. I have to see what kind of prices that is. This problem you're having with the police, I have the same with my ETK 800 modded. Once you get chased, they keep coming at you, getting more and more angry. You might need to look into that. We're definitely looking into it. Absolutely. Appreciate appreciate everyone joining and have a great night.